Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to install this catch can that I bought off eBay for 60 US dollars. So I took the cap off to check the inside. Comes with a stainless steel mesh filter. Here's the cap. It came with two O-rings. One was good and one was actually broken. And so let's put this back together. Throw the O-ring on, put that baffle on, make sure that it's on in the right position. You want that placed in where the dirty side goes into it. So that's screwed on tight. Now I'm going to screw the mount onto here. So with the mounting bolt, I'm going to add some Loctite to it. Grab my Allen wrench, and it screws into this hole here. I have two barbed elbow fittings. I'm going to apply some pipe dope or thread sealant onto the threads here just to prevent any leaks. Screw that into the threaded hole. Tighten it up with a wrench. I'm going to have it so that it faces towards the mounting bracket. That's the direction I want the hoses to go towards. I'll do the same for the other side. It comes with this drain valve fitting that goes into the bottom of the catch can. As you can see, I turn the valve, it opens and closes it. I'm going to add some pipe dope to the threads here as well. Under the hood, I'm going to take the oil filter cap off before I take the engine cover off. I'm going to put the cap back on just to prevent anything from falling in there. So I've located this hose here. The bottom of that hose hooks up to the valley cover, and the top of it hooks up to the intake manifold. I have the mounting bolt for my catch can here, so I'm just going to add some Loctite to it. Slide it through. It came with a spacer as well, so I'll put that on the other end before I screw it on to the threaded hole that's on the side of the cylinder head. At this point, I had already loosened off a few components that were in the way of this install. Now I'm going to take that recirculating hose off. I already loosened it with a flathead screwdriver on the ends. I was able to pull that off easily after that. With the new hose, I'm going to push it into the valley cover port and have it directed towards the catch can. From there, I'm going to cut it to the desired length to fit into the barbed fitting. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well, from the catch can going into the intake manifold. Now I have both the hoses connected. I actually had to take off the mount and add a few extra washers to push the catch can out a little bit further. It was hitting this hose right down below And that was something that had a solid connection and was not moving. Just to give you a closer look of how the hoses are routed. The hose that goes to the bottom valley cover port runs dirty oil into the catch can. On the other end, you'll have clean air coming from the catch can, running through back into the intake manifold port. I put the engine cover back on, and this is what it looks like. There's just barely enough of a gap from the engine cover to the top of the catch can, but it's a good fit. The only thing I don't like about this is not really sure how I'm gonna drain it with this drain valve. When I try to open it, it actually hits the hose below, and there's no space to put anything underneath of it to catch the oil when I drain it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually loosen that mounting bolt and swivel the catch can up and take the can off when the time comes to empty it. Thanks for watching.